Hi and welcome back to Free Science Lessons. By the end of this video, you should be able to describe the role of stomata in controlling the rate of transpiration in plants. We've been looking at how water moves up a plant from the roots to the leaves. Remember that water evaporates from the moist surfaces of the cells inside the leaf. The water vapour then diffuses out of the leaf to the external air through tiny pores called stomata, and scientists call this process transpiration. So as you can see, stomata are central to the process of transpiration. I'm showing you here stomata on the underside of a leaf. Now I need to point out that the word stomata is actually a plural. One is referred to as a stoma. So this diagram shows 4 open stomata and 1 closed stoma. Each stoma is surrounded by 2 guard cells, and the shape of the guard cells determine whether the stoma is open or closed. I'm showing you 2 guard cells here, and in this case the stoma is closed. Now there are 2 key features of guard cells. Firstly, the cellulose cell wall on the inner side of the guard cell is thicker than on the rest of the cell. Secondly, some of the cellulose microfibrils in the cell wall are arranged in ring shapes, as I'm showing you here. In a second, we'll see why these adaptations are important. Okay, now as we've seen, during photosynthesis, plants harness light energy to produce the sugar glucose. And for photosynthesis to take place, carbon dioxide must diffuse into the leaf through the stomata. So in light conditions, the stomata open, allowing carbon dioxide to diffuse into the leaf. Light conditions trigger solutes, such as a potassium ion, to be transferred into the guard cells. This lowers the water potential of the interior of the guard cells. Water now moves into the guard cells by osmosis, causing the guard cells to swell. Scientists say that the guard cells become turgid. However, as water enters, the rings of cellulose prevent the guard cells from expanding widthwise. Instead, the guard cells expand lengthwise. And the thickened cell walls prevent the guard cells from expanding evenly, forcing the guard cells to develop a curved shape like this. And this curved shape allows the stoma to open between the guard cells. Now you need to remember that when the stomata are open, water vapour can diffuse out of the leaf. This loss of water could cause the plant to dry out. So at night time, when the plant no longer carries out photosynthesis, the stomata close to reduce water loss. Now in certain conditions, for example a drought, the level of water in the soil can fall. Under these conditions, the roots send a hormonal signal to the leaves, and this hormone triggers the guard cells to lose their turgidity, causing the stomata to close. So by closing their stomata under drought conditions, again this reduces water loss from the plant. Closing their stomata prevents the plant from carrying out photosynthesis. However, this is a relatively small price to pay to prevent the plant from dying from water loss. In the next video, we look at the factors which affect the rate of transpiration.